Ninth shloka, he says, Yagnarthat karmano anyatra loko ayam karma bandhana tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sangah samacharaha. He says, work should be done as a sacrifice for Vishnu. Otherwise, work will cause bondage in this material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your prescribed duties for his satisfaction, and in that way, you will remain free from bondage. And then he goes on explaining the process of yagya. Slok number 10. Sa yagya prajashrishtva purovacha prajapatihi anena prasavishwadvam eshavo astu ishtakamadhuk. In the beginning, the Lord of all creatures sent forth generations of men and devatas along with the sacrifices of Vishnu and blessed them by saying, be thou happy with this yagna, because its performance will bestow upon you everything desirable for living happily and achieving liberation. Devan, slok number 11. Devan bhavayata tanena tadeva bhavayantu vaha parasparam bhavayanta shreya param avapsyatha. The devatas, being pleased by sacrifices, will also please you, and thus by cooperation between men and devas, prosperity will reign for all. Ishtan bhogan hi vo deva dasyante yagna bhavitaha tairadatan apradayebhyo yo bhungte stena eva saha. In charge of the various necessities of life, the devas, being satisfied by the performance of yagna, will supply all necessities to you. But he who enjoys such gifts without offering them to the demigods in return is certainly a thief. Then the 13th sloka. Yagya shishtashina santo muchyante sarva kilvishahi bhunjate te tvagham papa ye pachanti atma karanat. Here he says, the devotees of the Lord are released from all kinds of sins because they eat food which is offered first for sacrifice. Others who prepare food for personal enjoyment verily eat only sin. So all the senses, when whatever work we are doing, we do it for the happiness of Bhagwan. That thing becomes yagya, and devotees always take whatever is left from the yagya. This one way. And those who are not following this process, they are basically living a sinful life. Now, from slok number 9 to slok number 13, there were other things also which Bhagwan mentioned about devas, very different devas. And Bhagwan says, there are interaction between human beings and devas. So, to explain that, Bhagwan only gives one shloka, but in our Vedas, there are different kind of yagnas, 5 main kind of yagnas. Bhagwan is referring to that also. Those who read the Puranas, Vedas, they know what yagya Bhagwan is mentioning. So, Bhagwan started with devas. That this devas, when we were all created, the first creation, first person who came was Brahmaji. And Brahmaji came out and he is like looking everywhere, it's all dark and there is only water, he does not know what to do. So he just sits in meditation for 1,000 divine years, and then Bhagwan comes and Bhagwan says, you have to create the whole world. How will Brahmaji create? Bhagwan himself created all the devatas. Devatas came out. They didn't know what to do. They thought they can do it all alone. They can't do anything. So the Devatas pray to Bhagwan, what are we supposed to do? And all the Devatas, then Bhagwan joins them. And Bhagwan creates his own Vishwaroop, universal form. And all the Devatas go into Bhagwan. And then Brahmaji is given the power to create the whole world. So these stories are mentioned in our Puranas. So Devatas were created. Now who are these Devatas? The sun god, moon god. When we talk about Devas, because many a times you will hear, don't pray to Devatas. Indra, rain god, Prithvi, rivers, oceans, Vayu, air. So all these things, the directions, the 10 directions. So these are the various Devatas who are lesser gods. We call them Devas. Why it is said not to pray to them? Because they are themselves getting their energy from Bhagavan. So if somebody is giving you the knowledge, they'll give you the true knowledge. They'll say, pray to Bhagavan. The Devatas are also getting all their energy, and whatever you are asking the Devata to fulfill, how is the Devata able to fulfill? He's getting it from Bhagavan. You ask Bhagavan directly, he'll give you. Why will he not give you? If he can give to the Devatas, he can give to you directly. So you can pray to them. But Bhagavan in Gita now says, I created the Devatas. Brahmaji, when he created, the Devatas were also created to help the human beings. So when we are getting anything from the Devatas, it is our duty to be in gratitude for these Devas. So the interaction between the Devas and the human beings will go on. A human being cannot earn anything by himself. It is impossible. To earn wealth, you will need people. If you think you will only earn for yourself, no, not possible. Even to die, if somebody wants to die, it cannot die by yourself. Even to take your body somewhere, somebody has to decompose. You cannot be a lone person. Human being is never alone. So this interaction is going on. Human being, human life, we are indebted to all of these Devatas. We are indebted to our forefathers from who brought us in this life. Without them, it was not possible. We are indebted to our family members who support us, who give us to other people around us who are always with us. So we have so many debt on us. We are not lonely beings. The animals around us, they are also helping us. The food that we eat comes from the farms, and to maintain that ecology of the ecological balance of the farm, there are earthworms, there are other things. So everything is interconnected. We are human beings. We are interconnected with all of them. So they are making us happy. It's our duty to make them happy too. They are giving us everything. It's our duty to protect everything and say them thank you. That is why when we do the yagya, the fire yagya, there are some ahutis which are given to all the dikpalas. The dikpalas means those guards in all the 10 directions. There are ahutis which are given to Indra. Indra means rain god. There is ahutis that is given to, ahutis means oblations, fire oblations. So there are fire oblations that are given to Indra, to Surya, to moon, to all the 9 planets which are affecting us, to show gratitude. Thank you. It is not to ask more, not to become a beggar, not to become greedy. If you show them respect, they will give you. This is what Bhagavan has told here. He said in Shlok number 11, The devas, being pleased by sacrifices, will please you. And thus, by cooperation between men and demigod, prosperity will reign forever. It is written here. Prosperity. Shreyah param avapsyatha. Sloka number 11. You're looking for prosperity. Protect your nature, and nature will give you everything. Those who live like this correctly, they will attract prosperity. Okay? So, when we are doing the rituals, be watchful. Those rituals, indirectly, hopefully, you are not doing any adharma, any wrong things. So, here he says, Bhagavan says, the demigods being pleased by sacrifices will also please you. So, Devata Yagya means take care of your rivers, take care of your mountains, take care of your trees, take care of your animals. There is another Yagya. It is called Bhoot Yagya. So, Devata Yagya, Bhoot Yagya. Bhoot means this body is made of Panch Bhoot. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Bhoot Yagya. Then there are animals all around you. They are helping you indirectly. Cows are giving you milk, cheese, ghee. Protect your cows. Not only cows, every animal in nature is directly or indirectly serving you. Animals are protecting the forest, because of which the air is pure. Serve the animals. Give them water, give them grains, birds. Serve them. Thinking God created everything for our happiness. Their contribution does not look very apparent to us, not very obvious, but they are part of this nature. They are contributing. They are maintaining the ecological balance of this earth. And because of this, you are able to live. So, Bhoot Yagya. Protect your animals. Feed them in cities. Give water to them in cities. This is Bhoot Yagya. No, people come with ritualistic mindset to me and they ask, oh, the ant should eat, the dog should eat, the cow should eat. Only this many? No, all animals should eat. You cannot be eating all alone by yourself. Feed everyone. And after feeding everyone, whatever is left, then you take it. This is what it means. Yagya Shishtina Bunjo. Ki Yagya Shishtina Santo Munchate Sarvakilbishah. Sant means that person who has given everything to everybody, and then whatever is left, that he takes. And by doing this, he does not incur any sins. God gave you money, God gave you food, give it to the animals. And then whatever is left, you take it. You will not incur any sins. God gave you money, God gave you food. Do yagya. Give it to the devatas. You will not incur any sins. So 2 yagya I told you. The third yagya, Manushya yagya. Manushya means all your family members, your friends, your relatives, and your guests. If you are eating food, say, some beggar comes near you. Whatever you are eating, offer it to the beggar. Sometimes the beggar will say, no, I want money. Give the money. You have, right, in your pocket. Give some part of it. Don't then tell your brain, oh, that person will use the money for some wrong purpose. You have some money to give to that person. Give that some money and end of it. Think like God has given me the money in my purse. God has come in front of this, like this beggar, and this much part of the money I can give to the beggar. God, you gave me, I'm giving to the beggar. You are the one taking it. That's it. Give the money. And then whatever is left over, you take it. The word here is yagya shishtina shishtasinaha. After giving whatever is left. Got it? So develop that mentality of giving. That is yagya. Giving to whom? To God. Where is God? God has come in front of me like the beggar. I will give some part of it to God. God has come in my home like Atiti, like guest, I will give to my guest. God has come to me like my family members, I will give to them. God has come to me like this. Some part, whatever I can afford to give, I will give. Once you start giving, you have no idea how much you attract. Punya multiplies. Your pocket will always be filled if you have the habit of giving. Always. Because now God has chosen you to give. That person is prosperous who knows how to give. Shares. Yagya shishtasina santo. This is the nature of a saint. He gives everybody else, and then whatever is left, he enjoys. And he is never incurring any sins like that. This is yagya. This is the shloka, 13th shloka, practical application. Give. Give to the devatas, protect your nature. Give to the bhutas, all living beings. Give to manushyas, all the people around you. If you cannot give money, if you cannot give food, at least you can give your smile. At least you can talk to them good. At least you can bless them. At least you can pray for them. Something you can do. God has given you 3 things by which you can do your body, your mind, your speech. Use all the 3 to give either blessings, prayers, anna, food, money, service, water, whatever. Give. So, Devta Yagya, Bhut Yagya, Manushya Yagya, then comes Pitra Yagya. Pitra means forefathers. You give thankfulness to the forefathers. Because of them you came. So, always being thankful to the forefathers. How do we please them? We just offer water to them. What kind of water? Offer it to Bhagwan first. Take that water and then offer it to your forefathers. Your forefathers will be happy. Forefathers are happy also when they see that in their family, in their lineage, a Vishnu devotee is born. The forefathers rejoice in the heavens. Asphotayanti pitra, they say. They rejoice. Oh, in my house a devotee is born. Nityanti cha murmur, they dance. In my house, a devotee is born. Matkule Vaishnavo Jata, Sanastrata Bhavishyati. Now all our pains are gone. We are all liberated. Why? Because a devotee is born in my house. You really want to care for your forefathers? Become a devotee. Chant Bhagwan's name. Then what one forefather? You will be liberating the whole world. It says, when a devotee is born at a place, Kulam Pavitraha, his lineage, his kul, his family becomes purified. Kulam Pavitra Janani Kritartha. The mother feels happy. Oh, my womb. I gave birth to this child. Really, my life is satisfied now by giving birth to a devotee. Vasundhara Punyavati cha. The earth rejoices. Wow, what a time. Devotees have come on me now. Vasundhara Punyavati cha. Swarge sthita ya pitro api dhanyaha. Whatever forefathers are in the swargas, in the heavens, they also feel very happy. Oh my God, such a devotee is born in our house. A devotee purifies the entire earth, liberates how many beings? All these yagyas, 5 different types of yagyas, just becomes naturally. Because what does a devotee do? What does a devotee do? The devotee just does this. Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena santa sadai hridayeshi vilokyanti. Devotees are only doing one thing. They fill themselves with love for God and they are constantly chanting the name of the Lord.